What's up, YouTube? Psychic Wizard here with Team D Plus Gaming, and I'm going to be talking to you some about the newest card, which has been announced on Konami's website. I'll give you a link to the article down in the description below. You can read it. It is a very influential card, I think, and it will definitely be in the side decks of most decks, and even potentially main decked. It's an XYZ hate type card, and it's quite effective, it seems. So I will read you the card here. It is called Xyz Encore. It is a quick play spell. It's an ultra rare in the set. And it says, target one face-up XYZ monster your opponent controls that has XYZ material. Detach all XYZ materials from it, and if you do, return it to the extra deck. Then, if there's a monster card in the graveyard among those detached XYZ materials, special summon as many of those monsters as possible from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. Their levels are reduced by 1 on the field. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. I mean, the best effect of the whole thing is the fact that it can't be responded to. Cards like Solemn Judgment even can't negate it. Cards like Forbidden Lance, Bulk of Wisdom, cards it mentions here. Pandemic, like on an Ophion. Your opponent can't chain Eradicator with the monster either. It just can't be responded to. It can also kill number 74, Master of Blades. But it's very effective at that, and it can't be responded to, and that's probably the best part of it. It's basically a quick play compulse on an XYZ. I'm sure they get their monsters back, but their levels are reduced by 1, so that does hurt a bit. If you use that during your turn, you're probably going to be destroying some of those monsters, which will help, because then they won't be able to XYZ next turn into something else over lower level. Like if you were to kill an Ophion, they wouldn't go into a Zen mains. Also, a good thing about it, or effective thing about it, is that when it returns their monsters, it only returns as many as the materials that you detached. So if you got rid of, say, a Pleiades, which had 1 material had been used, you used it in your turn, it would only give you that one material back. It would give them the 1 material back in defense, and it does reduce the level by 1. So decks this is good against a lot. It's obviously really good against dragons. It's good against, it kills the Dracosac and the Big Eye. It kills Ophion pretty well because they can't respond with Pandemic. It's good against Constellar. It's good against Battling Boxers. A lot of decks which rely heavily on their XYZ to win. So this really kind of might help the emergence of the Synchros again, just because this is going to be a side deck card or even a main deck. And all those Synchro decks that have huge issues with Ophion that have kind of died off because of Ophion. So this is going to be their answer to that. And I'm sure, it's not going to completely kill XYZs, nothing like that. They're still good cards. They still, this is a card, but it's not going to kill XYZ as heavily as Ophion killed the Synchros. But it's really good in the side deck, for sure. But, I don't think it will be hugely main decked, mainly because of, some decks which are Synchro-based, which would be completely dead against, like Karakuri, or, 3X's Fire Fist upcoming, going to be one of the best decks out there. Or Spellbooks. Currently, Spellbooks really don't use the extra deck, so that facing them with this card, it's going to be a dead card in your hand. So it'd be a little bit pointless to have. So you'd more likely want to side deck this, but we'll see what happens in terms of the next format and Synchros versus XYZ, because obviously XYZ have been top for a while now, prominent, and maybe this will neutralize that a little bit. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll throw a link to this article down in the description. If you liked it, throw us a like, subscribe. If you like our videos, if you have any questions, throw a comment down in the section below, and we will answer it. Anyway, for now, though, Psychic Wizard signing out.